James, can you hear me? If you want to go back to the camera this time, we'll be more ready for it. We're kind of caught off guard.
We weren't ready. It's not super flattering.
Well, it's our first time.
I think Rich needs to sit closer to it because it's not super flattering.
Please welcome our next fighter making his way to the cage, Cristian the Illest Najera.
The illest?
Welcome to Club Nokia at LA Live for another edition of the University of Mixed Martial Arts. I'm Rich Slayton, joined by Donna Gonzalez to walk you through this 175-pound catchweight fight between Cristian Najera and Chris Baby Bear Rodriguez. Najera on his way to the cage right now. The 20-year-old stands 6 feet, 1 inch tall with a record of 1 win and 1 loss, representing Team Guerilla Nation MMA.
Yes, he has a boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. He's an MMA fighter, which is like what we're seeing from a lot of these guys coming in this generation. Is they're just well-rounded MMA fighters. They're not coming in with a specific background.
Just hold up that card right there to
so
me.
we're going to look for him to set up a lot of kicks with a lot of movements. He's really creative with his positioning on the ground. He's got great footwork. He likes the high kicks. He's really active. His defense could tighten up just a little bit on the ground, and I'd love to see that happen tonight.
Well, very creative positioning from Najera. Got him in a little trouble in his last fight against Tigran Grigorian. But this is a guy who understands how his body moves.
Yes.
On the feet, on the ground, the guy knows what his body's doing. Just doesn't always make the best decision.
Sure.
But he's a guy who is in solid control with a lot of experience. I expect great things from Cristian tonight.
Yes.
And his opponent, Chris Baby Bear Rodriguez.
Across from Cristian Najera tonight is Chris Baby Bear Rodriguez, making his second appearance here at the University of Mixed Martial Arts. Last time we saw him was a year ago in a loss against the very dangerous Michael Reyes.
Yes, a loss to Michael Reyes can happen very easily.
Yeah, nothing to scoff at.
Nothing to scoff at right there. Chris has a great wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai background. Again, just a straight up MMA fighter. By the way, he got his nickname from his brother when he was little. Kind of just stuck with him. He's kept
Baby
it.
Bear.
Baby
Sure.
Bear. He has come down to 170 naturally, so that's where he's walking around pretty close to it. He feels really good at 170, and he's really excited about showing what he can do tonight. He wants to bring the intensity, and he doesn't feel like there's enough guard in MMA. So if we go to the ground, I'm kind of expecting him to use a lot of guard.
Well, it's an interesting note for this fight. The last time we saw him against Michael Reyes last year, he was fighting 20 pounds heavier after a knee surgery. So you have two factors there. A guy fighting way above his weight,
Right.
not in his best shape, coming off of a pretty invasive and damaging type of surgery. Any knee surgery severely limits your movement, limits your training, changes the way you think when you're on your feet. So I think we're going to see a totally different Chris Rodriguez tonight.
I totally agree.
To kick this off, let's go inside the cage with Salvador Ariano.
Our next fight of the evening is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at a catch weight of 175 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist. He steps into the cage with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. He stands at 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighed in at 176 pounds, representing Guerilla Nation MMA from Los Angeles, California, Cristian the Illest Najera. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. He comes to this fight with a record of 1 win and 2 losses. His 1 win coming by way of knockout. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in officially at 176 pounds. Fighting with Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy and Team Victory Muay Thai from Torrance, California, Chris Baby Bear Rodriguez. Man in charge of the action, Franklin Aguirre.
Here we go, folks. 3 2-minute rounds at 175 pounds. Cristian Najera in the blue corner. Chris Rodriguez in the red corner. This is the University of Mixed Martial Arts. It starts here. Quickly, Najera on top. Rodriguez coming in for the takedown. It seemed like he might have slipped here when he lost that position.
Oh, Najera going. Going for a guillotine? Yeah.
And now there goes Rodriguez. Back to his
Great
feet.
reversal from Rodriguez.
And there we go. Some punches from Rodriguez. Najera, though, quick to avoid. And now possibly jumping in for the
Interesting.
rear naked choke.
Climbing up on the cage, going for that rear naked choke.
Christian, get out of this! Get off the cage! Get off the cage and separate your hands. Separate your arms. There you go.
You know, I feel like we're seeing a much stronger Chris Rodriguez in
I
this
agree.
case.
I think-
And that 20-pound drop makes a big difference.
Yes, and his intensity is definitely up. He said he was going to bring it. He is.
Get out. Here's your cage. Get off the cage. Let's go. Hey, let's get some shoulder pressure right there, brother. Go.
Rodriguez
Pick
working
him up.
hard for this
Pick him
takedown.
up, Christian. Pick him up. Pick him up, Christian. Pick him up.
But Najera doing a good job of keeping Christian up in the top half of the body.
But Rodriguez
Go. Press him. Hands.
with the
Hands. Dance, Christian. Where goes hands, Chris? Dance, Christian. He wants to clinch.
he's doing a great job keeping him against defense. I was just about to say that.
Down. Christian, underhook. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Get your back against the cage. Get your back against the cage.
Going for a trip.
Pick him up. You gotta lift him up.
Rodriguez trying to find a place to put Najera on his mat. But Christian defending well so far.
Separate over top. Walk off the cage. Walk off the cage. Let's go. Right goes
Christian
out.
went for a little bit of a trip there.
Go.
Oh, big slip from Najera!
It looked like a slip in here.
In the final seconds of round number 1, Cristian Najera steals that round. What an unbelievable finish. Did not see that one coming
No,
at all.
not at all.
Let's see that again. The round was coming to an end. Chris Rodriguez was backing out. Najera throws a nasty overhand right.
Dropped him.
Just dropped him. Jumped down. Threw down a couple of nice quick punches. That was it. Hope we can see that one more time.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
From my angle, it looked like the fight was definitely over. Najera hit him with that overhand right. Christian dropped hard. I think
I was looking at the wrong place. I thought he slipped.
Looked like he went down. Looked like Rodriguez's face hit the mat.
Yes.
And then a couple of punches followed up from Najera, and that was it.
The ref was quick to step in.
And that's I want to see it one more time, but from
Oh,
what
here
I
it is,
saw,
here it is.
here we go. So
Yeah.
that right
Yeah,
behind
that's
the ear.
exactly what it was.
And you see all the way down, and then here we go. 1, 2, hands
Three.
limp.
Yes.
3, 4.
Good stoppage from the ref.
Great work by a referee to end that fight before too much damage was done. You know, it's so fascinating. This is why I love this sport.
Right.
Someone can win the fight for 1 minute and 15 seconds,
And then get knocked
those last 5 seconds, there's no other sport like this.
No, and it happens all the time. That split second changes the fight. We've seen it happen at every single level of the sport.
Let's go inside the cage and make this official with Salvador Arellano.
The third man in the ring, Franklin Aguirre, brings the fight to a halt 1 minute, 56 seconds into the first round. Your winner by way of TKO due to ref stoppage, Cristian the Illest Najera.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Cristian Najera. Cristian, how's that sound, my friend?
Feels good to get that win, W.
You guys both came in here, you both landed some hard shots. Was the game plan just to come in here and swing until one of you went down?
I know he was a good round because I seen his ear. And I'm like, you know what, I just want to stand it up. He's a tough guy. I know he tore something on his knee.
Yeah, you see an ugly ear usually marks a wrestler, right? Was there anything surprising about his game plan coming in here?
He was aggressive. He was tough. He just as hard.
Oh boy. We saw you hit him hard with a shot and he went down and then you wasted no time landing bombs going for the finish. What was going through your mind as you went in on him?
I was just happy. Like, That's all I can say. He was good. I just want to thank my coach, Shifu, Coach Ahmad, Tellis, and JR, Jasmine, Ernie. I just want to thank everybody. Oh, Tony, you know who I want? That rematch. You know who I want? I want that.
He wants a rematch. Apparently, he wants to fight somebody. Well, it was a great fight, Christian. We want to give our hats off to Chris Rodriguez also for a tremendous performance. We look forward to seeing you again. Anybody else you'd like to thank?
I want to thank my family and everybody that came to support the show.
Cristian Najera, ladies and gentlemen.
Your winner in the opening round, Cristian Najera.